Hello everybody. In today's video I'll be going through the top 10 cars that are banned in the US. Now this is part 2 of 20 cars that are banned in the US. If you haven't watched my part 1, I suggest you to do it. Anyways. Number 10, the Lotus 340R. In 2000, Lotus engineered one of the most interesting supercars to date, the 340R. Built with a 4-cylinder version of the Rover K series, referred to as the VHPD, the Lotus puts down about 177 brake horsepower. Due to its incredibly lightweight construction and superior weight distribution, the 340R has a 0 to 60 time of 4.4 seconds, which is incredible considering the size of the engine. However, this is exactly the reason why it's not in America. The car does not meet safety regulations because of its subcompact design. It is technically road legal in the UK, but most Lotus 340Rs are reserved for the track anyway. Number 7, the Volkswagen XL1. Unveiled at the 2011 Qatar Motor Show, the Volkswagen XL1 is the third version of Volkswagen's 1-liter car, which is essentially a plug-in diesel hybrid. Supposedly, the XL1 can achieve a theoretical fuel efficiency of 260 miles per gallon from its 2-cylinder turbo diesel engine that can output about 47 horsepower. Production began in 2013 and was limited to 250 units, which went to pre-sale applicants who essentially purchased the cars before they were made. So, despite the illegality of importing an XL1 due to NHTSA, it's safe to say it'd be nearly impossible to find one for sale anyway, leaving this to be a rare find to say the least. Number 6, the Bentley Azure Mark II. When Volkswagen acquired Bentley, the Azure was a stunning model in the middle of its first generation, which ended up lasting until 2003. It wasn't until 2006, when Volkswagen executives decided to breathe life into the Azure and release the second generation, dubbed Mark II. Equipped with a turbocharged V8 making 450 horsepower, the Mark II is a seriously powerful, high-end, luxury sedan. I mean, look at this thing. I would expect it only to be driven by a paid driver, transporting some sort of VIP. Unfortunately, sale of the Azure was restricted to Russia, Europe and the Middle East, and the Azure was placed on the NHTSA's non-conforming vehicle list. Number 5, the Porsche Carrera 911 RS. While there are many models of the Carrera available in America, there are many models that were only sold in certain domestic markets as well as a myriad of models listed on the NHTSA's non-conforming vehicle list. The RS is one particular trim that was never brought to North America, and it's a shame because it's a wicked fast roadster. The 1973 and 1974 models were built with a 210 horsepower, 2.7-liter engine that propels the lightweight design of the Carrera, leaving other cars in the dust. I think the Carrera is a true testament to Porsche's drive to make quality vehicles, as the Carrera is expertly designed and seems nearly flawless. Number 4. The Lamborghini Diablo. Designed by Marcello Gandini, the Lamborghini Diablo is an extremely high-powered mid-engine sports car that saw production between 1990 and 2001, when it was replaced Lamborghini Murcielago. Under the hood, a V12 engine pushes 485 brake horsepower, giving the Diablo plenty of enough power to stand up to other supercars in its class. Not surprising really, considering this monster bears the all-too-elegant Lamborghini badge. The 1997 model is specifically listed on the NHTSA's blacklist, because it doesn't meet safety and age requirements to be imported. However, I should mention there are some Diablos in America. A limited production run of 25 units were built specifically for the US car market. However, the Diablo's presence in America is still basically non-existent. Number 3. The 1994 Toyota Supra. While the Supra was sold in the US for a short time, the foreign models are barred from entry. Unfortunately, the 94 Supra just barely falls short of the age specification, meaning it's banned from America. This is probably the least banned car on the list, as there are still plenty of other Supra models which are registered on American soil. However, because of the legendary status that the Supra has, it needed to be mentioned. Fortunately, by the year 2030, Americans will have access to pretty much all of the JDM legends like the Supra, giving Americans something to look forward to in the coming decade. Number 2. The Porsche Carrera 964 RS. Nearly identical to the Carrera 911 RS, the Porsche Carrera 964, dubbed 964 or Carrera 4, also had an RS model, released about 20 years after the 911 RS. It was based on the design of the 911 RS, but included a revised engine that can output about 260 brake horsepower. Due to the ultra-lightweight construction, as well as stripping of most non-essential features, the 964 has an incredible power-to-weight ration, creating a recipe for an absolute speed demon. I should mention that there was an American version, the RS America, that was produced in 1993 and 1994. However, it was based on the Carrera 2. So, while the RS America was released, the original Porsche 964 is restricted to European markets and barred from American import. Okay guys, that was it for this video. I really hope you learned something from this. Subscribe if you want to know more about cars, and I'll see you car lovers next time.